Minecraft cannot die, no matter how much time passes and no matter how much hate it gets. It's been the #1 game in the world for over 5 years now, even though it's a 16-year-old game that's incredibly simple. This is way different from most other games, because most other games only survive as #1 for about 1 year. This includes games like the original Super Mario Bros, Tetris, Counter-Strike, Angry Birds, and even Fortnite. But ever since late 2019, Minecraft has been able to be the most popular game in the world after slowly building its empire for over 10 years. So why has Minecraft been able to become the most popular game in the world for over half an entire decade? Well, believe it or not, it's not because of some grand update that Minecraft has had, it's actually because of how the game is built, starting all the way back in 2009. You see, in May 2009, Marcus Notch Person didn't know it yet, but he created the best-selling game of all time. It was a sandbox game, a game where players could build whatever they wanted and could do whatever they wanted with nothing holding them back at all. At the time, computers were not at their greatest form, so you couldn't exactly just do anything that you wanted in Minecraft yet. The world was limited to about 128 blocks in each direction, and there were only like 10 blocks to choose from for building. But as hardware improved, so did Minecraft, to embrace its sandbox nature. This sandbox nature that Minecraft has allows for the first reason it cannot die: infinite replayability. It's the first game that mixes the element of simplicity and the style of a sandbox game nearly perfectly. That's the reason why it's been able to survive this long, and the reason that it will survive another few years at the very least. Since Minecraft has infinite replayability, many players used to play it back in the early days of alpha and in-dev, then took a break, then played it again a few years later, then took a break, then played it again a few years later. This is the result of the fact that no one ever quits Minecraft, they just take long breaks from it. A lot of other games also have replayability that's quite similar to this, namely games like Roblox, which isn't even a game, it's a platform. But the infinite replayability from Roblox purely comes from its user-generated content, or its UGC, which is literally everywhere on the platform. But in order to create your own stuff on Roblox, you either need to know how to code, copy code from someone else, or hire someone to code for you, which is simply too much work for most people. However, Minecraft already has all the code you need. You just need to creatively think of things to do. That'll give you the most replayability. Not just relying on other players to have fun, but also relying on yourself. Now, obviously, for Roblox, coding isn't the only thing holding players back from making games, but it's one of the things. But Minecraft has less restrictions for that area, but it has more restrictions in the correct areas. Minecraft's replayability and fun in all cases comes from the player. Mojang has built a game that purposely has the right restrictions in the right places, but doesn't have the wrong restrictions in the wrong places. You don't really need to learn how to do anything to be able to play and have fun with Minecraft, other than its controls. You just need to be creative, which is something everyone can do. You need it to survive in life. If Mojang just added features that people ask for without a second thought, then Minecraft wouldn't force the player to be creative enough, and thus the game wouldn't survive for this long. In a previous video, I said that Mojang won't add vertical slabs because it inhibits creativity, and some people were confused about that, because how could vertical slabs inhibit creativity? You're literally giving the player more of a choice by adding these things to Minecraft. Well, if players could use something like vertical slabs, they would no longer have to find creative ways to use alternatives. Like, if you want a 1 block wide wall that has 2 different sides to it and vertical slabs were in the game, you would just use those without a second thought. But without those in the game, you would be forced to be creative to solve those kinds of problems. Maybe you would put map art instead of vertical slabs in that specific example. The sad thing about most people who find Minecraft boring don't even know what Minecraft is as a game. They don't treat it like a sandbox game. They see that survival mode exists and just play that. They commonly treat Minecraft as a purely survival game, or an RPG, or even an FPS sometimes. But the reason why these people get bored of the game so much when doing this is because they're not treating Minecraft as what it is, and therefore they're not getting much replayability out of it. Watch this video at the top right if you're more curious about that. Don't get me wrong, you can still find fun in Minecraft by treating it as anything that's not a sandbox game, but you'll definitely have more fun for a longer time if you treat it like a sandbox game. So clearly, infinite replayability is a reason for Minecraft's longevity, but half of infinite replayability comes from how the game is built, and the other half comes from user-dependent popularity. If you play Minecraft, you're already making the game more popular just by adding one account to the list of 300 million. It's like you watching this video and adding one view to it. Thanks for watching and subscribing, by the way. User-dependent popularity is the second reason why Minecraft can never die. A lot of other games are driven by a story, and most games are confined enough that it entirely relies on the developers to make new content. This is true with most Nintendo and Sega games, like Mario Wonder and Shadow Generations. Both of those games have a story and are fun, but after the game's main stories end, only some players keep playing them. This is also why games like Super Mario Maker 2 are still popular after almost 6 years of it being out on the Switch 1. It's a game that almost purely relies on the player's creativity and not the developer's creativity. Obviously, Super Mario Maker Soccer 2 is way less popular than Minecraft, but that's because Minecraft blends the need on developers and the need on the player nearly perfectly. The game is reliant on the developers, but not to the point where the players can't really make anything in the game. The game is reliant on the players, but not to the point where the developers literally do nothing. Most games that try to do this don't end up doing it perfectly. Not saying that Minecraft is objectively better than all these other games, I'm saying that Minecraft is incredibly balanced between the need of developers and players. The thing is though, that the developers also give you a choice between how you want to play Minecraft. If you don't want them to have an effect on you, then that's totally fine. You can just play one version of Minecraft forever with whatever mods you want in order to have fun, just like how thousands of other players are playing. And if you want your experience to be impacted a lot by developers, then that's totally fine too. The point is that Mojang's team is trying to make Minecraft as enjoyable as possible for all possible types of people. They want to please everyone with each update. Survivalists, redstoners, builders, PvPers, YouTubers, every single type of Minecraft player. It's almost impossible to do this, but most of the time, Mojang pulls through. For example, 1.21 Tricky Trials is an update for survival players because it adds a brand new structure full of dangerous things that offer high rewards for high risks. It's also an update for redstoners because it added copper bulbs, something that is a unique redstone device. This is how the developers at Mojang nearly perfectly balance their impact on the game and the players' impact on the game to make it as fun and as replayable as possible. Plus, there's also a lot of videos on social media platforms that contribute to the game's success, especially YouTube. There's a reason why Minecraft has gotten over 1 trillion views on YouTube. That's one with 12 zeros after it. All through Minecraft's life, in the early days, in the dark ages, and in modern Minecraft, platforms like YouTube have always been there to make the game popular. When people see other people on these platforms having fun with Minecraft, they want to have that fun too, so they purchase the game and have fun of their own. Personally, I bought Minecraft for $30, but Microsoft bought it for $2.5 billion, so I'm smarter than Microsoft. And it's not just YouTube. Other platforms like Instagram, X formerly Twitter, Snapchat, Reddit, Discord, and others contribute to Minecraft's success. I'm biased towards YouTube because if you don't subscribe, you'll probably never see a video like this ever again, but this constant input of Minecraft videos and shorts boosts the game's popularity a lot. Social media is probably not the source of Minecraft's popularity. It also comes from word of mouth and advertisements, but it's definitely a big reason for Minecraft's humongous popularity. But a lot of this happened over a decade ago, and in order to survive for this long, Minecraft doesn't just need to have frequent updates, it also has to be built to be timeless. Ever since Minecraft started in development, it's been unique because it had extremely simple textures. This grass block is the icon of Minecraft, and it's a freaking cube. That's like the simplest you can possibly get. And simpler still, each grass block is only made of 16 by 16 pixels on each side, which isn't a lot at all. But this is for a reason, not just because of processing power, but look at this. This is the original Sonic the Hedgehog game from 1991. In its prime, no pun intended, its graphics were considered ahead of its time, especially when comparing it to Super Mario Bros. From 1985. Its rival game that used 8-bit textures when the original Sonic used 16-bit textures. These textures were extremely impressive 40 years ago, but now all they're used for is pixel art. When being used in games, they're not impressive at all. They're outdated, which is exactly why Minecraft uses them. You see, when these 16-bit games released, their graphics become outdated quickly because of the other companies one-upping them, no pun intended. But since Minecraft's graphics were outdated from the start, they were also never outdated at all. Plus, the simplicity of Minecraft's textures also contributes to the game's timelessness. I never understood why people like resource packs like Faithful 32X, because it removes half of the simplicity of Minecraft textures by doubling their resolution. If you look at, for example, this 256 by 256 resource pack, you'd likely think that it's ugly, because it removes the simplicity of Minecraft's textures. The simplicity of Minecraft has always been the reason why it's so timeless. Play any version of it, and I can guarantee you that you'd have the same fun doing the things you do in modern versions as long as they don't require modern blocks. For example, Minecraft's music is extremely unique. It is technically classified as video game music, which can make some people automatically dislike it, which to be honest I can understand, but also Minecraft's music isn't like other video game music. I don't want to get copyright claimed, so I will only play a few seconds of these video game themes. Those soundtracks are extremely energetic, just like most video game music. Mario music is mostly happy and energetic, and gets players ready to get through a level. Sonic music mostly makes you ready to go on a fast-paced level. Zelda music typically makes you adventurous. Tetris music is kind of epic, and kind of just makes you want to play the game. This generic video game music, though, is completely different from the calmness of Minecraft's music. Just the pure uniqueness of the game's music can make someone want to play the game even more than others, because of the calmness of the music. Listen to tracks like Sweden, Hagstrom, Subwoofer Lullaby, Wet Hands, and others, $10 and you'll see what I mean. Heck, I've been using Minecraft music this entire video and most other Minecraft videos I've made. Plus, Minecraft music doesn't hold any copyright restrictions, which is always nice because YouTubers like to use them in their videos. So thanks to C418 and Lena Rain and Aaron Teroff. So clearly, the 3 reasons why Minecraft can't die are infinite replayability, user-dependent popularity, and timelessness. Minecraft will only get more popular from here because no other game can surpass its popularity. And if you don't believe me, look at how popular it's been for its entire lifespan. It's been the most popular game since 2019 and it will not stop anytime soon. This video is getting too long, so I must say some trending terms to boost myself in the algorithm, then do my outro. Switch to Squid Game Season 2, California, Donald Trump inauguration, Dogman, Sonic 3, Mufasa, Mr. Beast, Beast Games, TikTok ban, SpongeBob, Red Note, Taylor Swift. Shout out to the undefeatable soldier known as Stranded Chicken. If you want to be shouted out and have a lot of other perks, then you should join me and become a member. The button is right under this video. Anyway, thanks for watching this URT Minecraft video, and until next time, undefeatable army.